What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everyone can hear me okay. I hope. Someone can give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. Can anybody hear me? There we go. Thumbs up. Perfect. So, we got some fun stuff tonight to talk about. Of course, here I am on the beach. It's the only way to go. Got to kick back, relax. And unfortunately, I don't have a Disney mug, but I got a Blue Jays mug for Disney. So, this is my mug. So, I just want to say hi to everybody. AAU, what's up, buddy? Andy, Jill, Elaine. Who else we got? Kathleen's in here. JG. Want to make sure I don't miss anybody here. If I miss you, then you can kick my butt later. That's okay. All right. So, Disney Treasure Grand Reveal today. I was kind of hoping to see more of the ship during the Grand Reveal. A little bit more of the fantastic stuff. Hey, Stevie Lee. But on note, so before the grand reveal, actually the second funnel of the Disney Treasure actually arrived yesterday in at the shipyard in Germany. So that's fantastic. So definitely some great progress. The but it's not painted. So who knows how long it's going to take to get it painted and ready to go, but hopefully something will happen soon, but they're making some progress. I have to say, between the two grand reveals when they were shown, I actually preferred the Disney Wish. I gotta say, having the cruise director involved, it was a little bit more involved and intense than what the Disney Treasure reveal was. And but yeah, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully something's coming. Andy, the HM bar, yeah, they didn't show it today, unfortunately. But hopefully that is something that is going to be shown within the next little while. Uh-oh, FPE raid. Uh-oh, here comes Sarah L. And Michael. Oh boy. Start the cruise ship and let's get cooking. Hey, Christine, how are you? So we'll start it off here with... Erica W's in now. Uh-oh. What did Dave and Jen... What did Dave do? That's my question. Mike with one eye, what's going on? Amanda Frank, Disney Dream, Tinky Tinkerbell, Debbie, how you doing? Oh, FPE right now, I'm kind of scared. Monorails is coming in now. Do I need to call? Do I need to call for backup or something, or what here? So, yeah, the grand reveal, it wasn't very long today either, which was kind of I figured it would have been a bit longer to enjoy more of that fantasticness that Disney does usually present itself. Stitch, Stephanie Celeste, how are you? What did Dave do? Amanda, what did you do? Did you tell Dave to cause some shenanigans or what? Justin Frank. Yeah, so, they did release a lot of great stuff today. Hey, Christine, Justin. So let's dive into it. Let's just get her done. Oh, Stitch, I think you can handle us, George. Oh boy. Well, do I get paid extra, Stitch, for that? Lisa, Em, and family, how are you? Yeah, let's just dive in right into the meat and potatoes of what was revealed today. But what I'll do, I'm actually going to jump in real quick. So they actually announced the release dates. So for those of you who have a placeholder with Disney Cruise Line that were with us on the ship or even afterwards, starting September 20th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Theo Sam Eagle, how are you? Corin, how are you? So, yeah, September 20th at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can start making your reservations. Now, Disney Cruise Line is saying that what you should be doing is don't call them. Either A, get a book through a travel advisor, which I happen to know one or two, or, yeah, two. You can reach over to Florida Park Explorers, talk to Dave and Jen. They'll get her done for you. So Pearl members, if you've done 26 cruises or more, this is where Pearl comes in. September 12th. Sorry, I'm going to rephrase this here. Dave, what's going on, brother? Thanks, Mike, with one eye. You're a rock star, brother. So if you are a Pearl member, you can start rocking and rolling, booking on September the 12th. Again, 26 cruises or higher. That's when it's got to be. That's when you start booking. Hey there, Brenda. How are you? Platinum members. So if you're a cruiser that's done 11 up to cruise number 25, you can start booking on September the 13th. Stevie Lee. Who's with Jen? Is Bella with Jen tonight? Yes. Well, someone has to keep an eye on Jen if Dave's not watching in the background. So, gold member, cruise number 6 through. Actually, Dave, I've got 4 monitors going right now. Me too. So yeah, you and I are multitasking. Patrick, Julian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so gold members cruises number 6 through 10. You can start booking on September the 14th. And then silver members, you can start booking on September the 19th. So aside from a very good friend of mine, who's actually quite disappointed in the gaps, the distance between the gold members and silver, it's 5 days between when those 2 different ones can book. And again, 8 o'clock in the morning. Here's a tip and trick. You can actually book it at 7:30 in the morning. Just saying. But again, and then to the general public at September 20th. But again, if you do want to book the Disney Treasure, make sure you reach out to Dave and Jen from Florida Park Explorers, and they will rock out and they will get that taken care of for you. Okay? Meat and potatoes. The Aqua Mouse is coming back on the Disney Treasure. But they're going to go a little more. So they're kind of going to. The new adventure of a mini show of exploring the Golden Age. Golden Age? We're going back in time. That's just what it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, same sort of thing. It's the same setup as what's on the Disney Wish. So you're going to get to go cruising through on the water slide. Part of it's closed. So the first part of it's going to be an attraction. Screens on both sides. You're going to get soaked with water as you're going up, and then all the way around you get to go. So it's pretty fun. Funnel to funnel. Dave, I know you liked the sweet shop on deck 11. That's just before you go to the pool deck by Marceline Market. It's called Jumbo Sweets. A lot of those of you who are sweet tooth people, kind of get her done. It's going to be fantastic and really, really enjoyable. Okay. Adult only experience. It's called Sarabi, themed after the Lion King. I think that's actually be pretty cool. I did get to see a picture of it when they were doing the show today with when Disney Parks was doing the blog today with it. Was pretty good. So it's actually looked pretty dang neat. Walt Disney Theater, it's coming back. Yeah, sweets. We might need a wheelchair or a scooter or something to get you back to where you got to go. But yeah, so the Walt Disney Theater, Beauty and the Beast is going to be one of the main shows that's going to be on it, as well as a Broadway show that they're not quite telling us just yet. So that's probably going to be in the suspense until next year. So when that comes out, I'll have more of that to bring your way. Oh, Christine, was Dave giving you a hard time? More than likely, I bet. Refreshing libations. Who doesn't like fantastic drinks? And it's Jungle Cruise themed, and it's called Skipper's Society, and this is right by the Grand Hall. So for those that were on the Disney Wish, or if they've seen even Dave's videos of the Disney Wish, this is where the Bayou was. So again, it's a nice big area to sit down and relax. There would be some piano tunes going on if you just want to kick back, relax, be social. Hey, Mikey, how's it going, buddy? Dave, just cause not chatting in here doesn't mean I'm not here. Oh boy. um, yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool to see that and be able to sit down and enjoy it. Yeah, I do got to say before I go any further, thanks everyone for coming in. My first live stream, and I do got to pitch it to Dave as well too for helping in the background to help make some of this magic work. So Dave, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Hey Nathan, how you doing, buddy? And Michael, yes, definitely going to be. Well, yeah, we got to make sure they stay open past 11. So I'll work on that. I'll send some messages off. But definitely, it's going to have to be on the Lido deck, deck 11 at 11. Big round table with a whole whackload of people together. Um, Another pub to go to. It's called Periscope Pub, inspired by a Walt Disney's 1954 film. So that's going to be pretty cool when they show more of that. Again, they've done some rendering so far to see it. So hey, Lucille, how you doing? Um, Thanks for coming in. And yeah, so that'll be really cool to get all those fancy drinks. Now, they are keeping Marvel's Marvel's as a restaurant is staying on board. So that one's not going like originally what was tossed around. So we're gonna have to see what happens. See if they again they're doing a couple different things. They're going to change it up, but we'll see what happens. See what kind of entertainment. I did see Spider-Man roaming around inside the inside Marvels earlier today. So we'll see if we get what other Avengers characters are going to pop around and cruise through while you're eating dinner. What else we got here? Plaza de Coco restaurants. That is taking over where Arendelle was. So again, it's going to be to join Miguel and his familia while you're enjoying the dining experience. And I believe there's probably going to be a stage in there as well too for some live musical shows and performances. Hey, Running Warrior Sarah, how are you? Welcome in. And yeah, so we'll see what kind of menus this is going to be offered as well too. So definitely looking forward to that. Let's see here. Let's go with the Oceaneers Club. Part of it is Joey Chu inspired. It's gonna be pretty cool to see how they unfold that. Michelle Nichols, how are you? Lucille, I'm actually doing fantastic. It's been a long day, but I'm fantastic. Had some fun modding earlier for Dave and did a road trip today as well too, and back to have some fun to deliver this information to you guys. Hey Christy, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Let's see here. A Virgil's Superhero Academy is coming back as well too. That's right, Jill. Yeah, it's gonna have some Mexican themed food, and definitely going to be some twists. So I'd say those twists are when they start busting out those tunes and jamming away. You're gonna have to get up and you're gonna have to bust a move yourself on stage, and or at your chair. Just make sure you don't knock over your server. That's the only thing I ask. Imagineering lab for the kiddos as well too. Captain Tuttle, how you doing? Welcome in. Fairy Tale. Let's try that one more time. Fairy Tale Hall. There we go. Definitely again something more for the kiddos as well too to enjoy. They're bringing back again edge and vibe for the tweens and the teens. James E, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. And you can't have a Disney cruise ship without something related to Star Wars. So there is going to be a Star Wars cargo bay for young explorers. So definitely looking forward to see how all that unfolds. Now, I didn't see it today and I didn't hear it, so it could be out there. I didn't see if there is going to be a nice slide on the opposite side of the Grand Hall, so you can go cruising down down to the kids club down on deck 2. So, what are you really excited for? You know, Michelle, that's a great question. Hey, Diane, how are you? Welcome in. Um, I think there's a lot of it. I think it's something where you kind of get excited, where you can kind of explore the ship itself and see what it's all about. I think that's the big thing to be able to enjoy. So exploring, just like what our friends do. You got our friends Dave and Jen. Got to explore. You got to have fun. You got to enjoy it. I think I'll take it all in, right? So that's going to be that's going to be the adventure. Dave, great. Yeah, thank you, Dave. I definitely appreciate all your help. You've been a rock star, and definitely appreciate everyone for coming in. First live stream here, so I definitely appreciate it for sure. Michelle, it's a dinghy. Oh dear Lord. um, Now, staterooms, veranda suites with spacious verandas. So when they say are they going to be a bit bigger than the one that Dave likes? You know, that Dave's gotten so far, or the smaller, the tiny ones, or is it going to be the giant one that I sit on that's probably half a mile long? You know, it's definitely going to be something to see, and they're also going to have some new furnishings in there as well too. So it'll be great to see how they make that happen. Concierge suites, sorry, suites, yeah, with lounge and like with lounges and a private sun deck. Can't argue that. With complimentary food and those adult libations all day long. So who's going to watch the kids? Sorry, the kids are going to have to watch the parents. But again, the rooms are absolutely looking fantastic. And then we also have the 2-story royal suites. Now those are going to be like massive. Pretty big. And I've seen the theming so far is going to be Bagheera and Raja. So that's going to be pretty cool to see how they do all that. Who wants to get a room in one of the funnels? Tomorrow Tower Suites inspired by Epcot. I think Michelle. I think Dave needs like the grand of them all to make sure that he gets his Mickey bars, he gets his Mickey's barbecue, whatever the drink of the day may be as well too. That's gonna be what Dave needs. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be doing 7 night sailings. So definitely looking forward to see what the itinerary is going to be for that. Again, it's been taught, definitely tossed around. It's going to be bumping the Disney Fantasy out of Port Canaveral, but we're only September 5th, and it doesn't come out until December of 2024. So definitely lots of time to see how everything unfolds. Going to see how more things kind of check out as well in regards to what are the next surprises that we're going to see when it does come to the actual ship itself. Dave, I think Disney owes you a cruise ship. Um, so yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out, um, and what the cost is going to be. That's one of the biggest things I'm curious about. Again, it's going to be a 7 night cruise, so you're definitely going to know that you're paying a bit more money, um, for going. My guess is West Caribbean. Welcome back, Christine. Um, don't forget well, you need a lot of coffee. Um, they will have that special coffee bar that Dave went to on the Disney Wish. It's actually fantastic coffee. They're also going to have the adults only area as well too, which will be on deck 12, right at the back of the ship, and you're probably going to see that infinity pool again. I really do hope that they um, what do you call it? I really hope that they're going to make that back area bigger for adults. That would be fantastic to see. Stitch, they start taking reservations as early as September the 12th. And that is if you are a Pearl member. So if you have that Pearl member status where it's 26 cruises or more with Disney, then you're good to go. Platinum members, September the 13th. So again, Platinum would be from cruise 11 up to 25. If you're a gold member, that will be September the 14th. And that will be any cruise like cruises 6 to 10. And silver then doesn't come until the 19th of September, which I don't get that one there. Oh, Dave wants to make me laugh. What are you going to hack into my thing? I'm just kidding. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. General public, though, if you haven't sailed with DCL before, you're looking at September the 20th. But again, they're already cautioning already that you should not be calling into DCL because you're going to be waiting a long time on the phone. So what we do, let's keep Dave awake all night. That way, if you want to book it, you can book it right through him. And he will make sure he gets you that cruise booked for sure. I mean, Dave doesn't sleep anyway, so he's like I think he goes without sleeping whatsoever. So, Stitch, I already know he's gonna do something crazy. That's just the way Dave operates. So, if he didn't do something, then I knew that Dave was not quite all there. Sunken treasures. Oh dear. So, sunken treasures are a great beverage to have, especially when it comes time to enjoying them at 1923. Dave and I were already feeling pretty good with a few of them already consumed. But yeah, Dave, that definitely does get me to smile for sure. Even if you would have said Mickey's Barbecue, buddy. So definitely looking forward to see what comes next with the cruise ship. Like I said earlier, they've already got the second funnel had just arrived yesterday, so that was nice to see that progress. But they haven't shown the construction for the rest of the ship since quite a while ago. Since Dave and I did our last travel talk together. So it'd be curious to see how much development they've made so far. See who next is going to come on to release some of this information to us. That way we can enjoy it a bit more. Unless they're going to keep the rest of it a secret, or they may give us some teasers. Dave, start booking. I can meet Yeah. So again, I know Kathleen and you and your husband Michael and Jill and your husband Michael. You guys both have placeholders. Again, those are good for us until May, or sorry, for you guys up until May 1st of 2025, I believe is that date. So again, that one there is a phone call into Disney DCL directly to book that. So Dave can work his magic fingers and he can get that taken care of for you. 3 times in one day. JG, I'm planning on doing more of them. I'm even going to go back in time as well too to kind of and show my previous cruise adventures as well too. Even going back as far as November of last year when I did my one cruise on the Disney Wish when Hurricane Nicole came through. That was fun. The Disney Fantasy right after that. So I did what's called a concurrent, I believe is the correct terminology. I got off the Disney Wish on a Friday. So I did the Monday to Friday one. Got off on the Friday and then hopped on the Disney Fantasy and did the Eastern Caribbean cruise from the Saturday to Saturday. So, so it's definitely fun to do it that way there. If, that way you can explore different locations, different areas. And you can also see the different cruise ships, right? So it's definitely be amazing to see. And then I'm also going to go forward to when we did the FPE meetup at Sea on the Disney Wish back at the end of April, beginning of May. That was a blast. And just to kind of give you my perspective, some of the hiccups and hurdles I went through, even with stuff that my son went through as well too. But I think overall, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Again, on the back of the Disney Treasure, you've got Captain Hook, you've got Peter Pan. Inside the Grand Hall on Deck 3, you're going to see Aladdin and Jasmine on the carpet. So that's going to be fantastic to see as well too. So, oh, there we go, Jill. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. James, I will definitely do more for sure. Lucille, definitely. Andy and Christy are also provoking Dave to harass me more to do more as well too. So no, this is something that I've always wanted to share my Disney adventures. Hence the reason why it's Jordan's Disney Adventures. Um, because I want to be able to share what I've done as well, and now we're going to share it with everybody else. And if you are interested, ask the questions because I'm always here to answer the questions. I've done enough of them so far. I can help you out with with that. The relationships I've built on the cruise line as well too. I know Dave can attest to that because he's seen it firsthand. Um, but that's the kind of person I'm very sociable. I can go up to anyone. I can talk in front of 5,000 people. I say, let's have fun. And I look at it as everyone there. It's a big family, right? So this is, yeah, it's going to be a blast. Um, so Stitch, what advice would you have for a first time cruiser that wouldn't be sure how they would do? Um, I would say just go and essentially, if you're going with your family, you want to make sure that you have time where, yeah, again, you do stuff as a family, but you also have your kiddos go off and they do their thing. And then you as adults can spend time together as well, too. That's the main thing is that, yeah, it's designed for family, but at the same time, you also want to have your time as well, too, where you can do those adult things. So have the kids go to kids club until like 12 o'clock at night. Have your time. Go see a hypnotist. Go see some of the musical acts. Um, Go see some of the magicians that are adults only. Or if you really want, you can go to the silent, what do they call it? I think they're called like the silent dance parties or the silent raves. Put on some headphones, bam, enjoy the music, and have a good time. Um, Explore as much of the ship as you possibly can. That's the biggest thing. You got to enjoy it. You have to really soak it in, right? So don't be pressured that you say have to do an excursion or that you have to say do this, do this, do that. Walk around the ship, enjoy that. Enjoy it as a family, enjoy the pools. The live Broadway shows, Stitch, are fantastic. So you definitely would enjoy that 100%. But I would go into it with an open mind, right? So it's not like going to the Disney parks and you're hopping on roller coasters and rides and like a big parades and whatnot. You're gonna have live entertainment that's happening on a regular basis throughout the ship. It's just a matter of checking in on the Navigator app to see what's going on when. But they'll also make announcements over the PA system as well. So that way, then at least you can enjoy that. Um, do the character meet and greets, do the stuff in the grand hall, enjoy the food. And if you like two items on the menu, rock and roll, enjoy it. Uh, Stitch, even with your wife, he's not too sure how she would do in the middle of the ocean. I would look at it as just think of it as a big Disney resort on the water. So you can put, if there's that seasickness type thing that possibly could happen, there's the patches behind the ears that can go, I can put on, the bracelets you can wear. I know my sister-in-law, she would get sick as, the first day usually for her is the roughest when she's trying to get her bearings. She would eat a green apple. You can take Dramamine, before even getting on the ship to kind of help out and take a bit more later on. After that, typically for most people, it's a smooth ride. If you get rough waters, kind of just kick back. I mean, if the waters are rough, they're going to make sure it's safe for everybody. So you should be good that way there. And again, if your wife has any questions, pop with Dave and I tomorrow night on Travel Talk, and we can kind of go over more of those specifics. And if they're, you know, some of those key type things that you're kind of looking for, question wise, let us know. We'll answer it for you. Um, Me doing this for a long time, Lisa Emmett family. I love to talk. Um, that's just me. I've always been like this. It's actually a blessing where I'm not an introvert. If I was an introvert, I would need a lot of help. So, well, FP just hit 15K. All right, everyone, let's drop in some hearts right now for FPE for hitting 15K. That is absolutely amazing and phenomenal. Thanks to AU for dropping that in there. If we can do that, that way everyone can share that love towards FPE. That is amazing and a kick butt accomplishment to make that. So drop in some hearts, please, for FPE. What else we got here? Michael, do you think prices will drop for they will drop, Michael? So because it's coming out in December 2024, prices are going to be a lot higher. So I would say wait until the new year, and they definitely should be good to go for sure. Thank you, Jill. I greatly appreciate that. Christy, we'll get you lots of stuff. We'll get some pictures to show and even some more videos. That way you can see what they're all about. And again, if you have any specific questions, let us know. And if we don't have the answer right away, we'll get them. But 99.9% of the time, I will have that answer in my head for you, and or Dave will ask me. Kathy, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, Kathy, you'll have a blast. Again, if it's depending on how many people you got going, whether it's just a couple of years or you got a big family going, you'll definitely enjoy it for sure. So yeah, Jill, yeah, definitely probably the spring for 2025. Andy, no problem at all for all the information. It may be information overload, so I do apologize in advance, but soak it all in, write it down on a notebook. um, but yeah, so yeah, just a few tips and some tips and from the Disney Treasure Grand Reveal. Like I said, I I wish they would have done a bit more related to how they did the Disney Wish. Um, I think it would have had a bit more of a punch, right? So, um, again, that's just my personal opinion. I'm still a Disney fanatic at heart, so I'm going to continue rocking and rolling on it. So, um, yeah, Disney Treasure, it's coming soon, and I know I'll have more stuff coming soon as well too that I can share with everybody. So definitely make sure that you pay attention for those. Keep the notification bell on. Subscribe, that way you get the information, and I will definitely get more information as soon as I get it. What is different about Disney Cruise compared to the company? Um, well, Christy, when you go on a Disney Cruise, you're essentially it's going to be Disney related. Um, they're going to have like the water slide on the ship as well too, which is their attraction again, which is a lot of fun. If you go in at nighttime, it lights up, which is fantastic. Part of it's open, part of it's closed in, and it does go over the open water as well too, which is phenomenal. So hopefully that wouldn't bother you too much. But if you look at like Royal Caribbean, Christie as well, you're gonna look at. They have a lot of different attractions on the board, like roller coasters, laser tag, um, big water slides. They have big performance shows that take place right at the back of the ship, and they're outside. And some of them have go-kart tracks as well too. So it's a lot of fun. But again, it's going to be and celebrity I don't think celebrity doesn't have that sort of thing where it has like the roller coasters and whatnot or those kind of bigger attractions. Um, Carnival you'll have some of that stuff as well. So again, it's just going to come down to what may jump out at you that might be what you're looking for. But and Disney, you're going to pay a bit more for. I'll tell you that right now. Disney Cruise Line, because they're classified as a premium cruise line, so you will pay more than say what you would with like Carnival. Okay. Do. You want to know what Lisa and family getting seasick? Again, there's always issues and tips that there's always tips and tricks that we can provide and whatnot, and it's best so say for example you take Dramamine, take the non-drowsy version. I would take it 4 hours before you plan on getting on board. That way at least your system can start kind of calming down. And then even around like the 5, 6, 7 o'clock marker, take more. And that usually helps because the first part is getting your sea legs, getting your sea legs to get out into the open water. Um, that's one thing I look at. Is trying to do those things ahead of time, but yeah, and the thing is, everyone reacts differently. You may not get seasick at all, period, or anyone as part of your family. So, yeah, definitely some of those will help out. Um, yeah, they are paying attention. Jill with comments with the wish. I know I did see earlier in the live stream that there was quite a few people that you know were expressing that they wish, no pun intended, that they wish that the Disney treasure reveal was more along the lines of the wish and kind of more kind of more out there with seeing more things as opposed to how it was laid out today. So, um, but again, it's a blast. It's going to be fun. So definitely looking forward to booking it. So I would say yes, definitely stay tuned for more updates. I'm probably going to be posting another video later with some of the pictures that I just recently got. Nami Nam, how are you? Welcome in. And then that way, at least I can share some of that with everybody. Some of the looks of some of the what the interior will look like on some of the restaurants. Um, yeah, if you have any questions in the meantime, drop them in the chat. Or don't forget, save them up. You can talk to Dave and I tomorrow on Travel Talk. We can answer some more of those. But again, it's kind of limited information right now. I was really hoping I would have had like a picture I could have dropped for you guys to see of what the cruise ship looked like right now. But they're not being too nice and they're not sharing that. So it's kind of like, grr. And again, Sammy brother, how you doing? Welcome in, my Canadian brother. Um, but as everyone knows, I'm a Disney cruise fanatic. So when I'm not able to get that information to share to you guys with how everything looks, I'm like, no, it's kind of a bit of disappointing, right? So, Jill, I already know which lounge fly. Jill's probably already making her shopping list of what merch she wants to get on the Disney Treasure. And again, they're gonna have a lot of shops as well too on the Disney Treasure as well, like the Disney Wish. So it's gonna be great to see what they have. The sail away parties are always a blast. And again, remember this: out of all the cruise lines, Disney is the only licensed and authorized cruise line that can set fireworks off of their ships. That's a fact. So a lot of like if it's Carnival or Royal Caribbean or those cruise ships, they know the days of when Disney sets off their fireworks. So they always make sure that their cruise ship is within range so that way they can see it. So when I was actually on the Disney Wish last year in 2022, we left Cozumel, Mexico, and this was on a Wednesday. So the Disney Fantasy had left Falmouth, Jamaica. Both ships slowed down right to I think about maybe 2 to 4 knots speed wise, and both of them were lighting. And sorry, the Disney Wish was lighting the fireworks off and doing the pirate show, whereas the Disney Fantasy was just watching, and they had their guests were watching us set them off. So, yeah, so it's gonna be great to see. Um, Jill, they'll probably do them on their island, Carnival, Royal Caribbean. Yeah, it's always a possibility. Again, depending on I don't know what the Bohemian laws are that way there. So, um, that's actually that's actually some homework. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll look into that. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to more. Again, stay tuned for some more information and some more pictures I'm going to release probably shortly, later on tonight or tomorrow in regards to some of the 3D rendering that was done for the Disney Treasure from today. So I'll post that as a quick little short for you guys to see. And we'll rock and roll. We'll go from there. And like I said, I'm already sitting on the beach. And like I said earlier, I got my cocktail in hand. I brought my Blue Jays mug with me. There you go, Sammy. Rooting on the Blue Jays, brother. But no, it's just water. Figured I'd behave for tonight. Um, but yeah, stay tuned for more. And I just have to thank everyone for coming in tonight and joining me on my first live. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the FPE raid that was done up by Dave and promoting that. So thanks everyone for coming in. And as I say on the travel talk, and I say, well, AAU, that's it. That might be grounds for making you walk the plank. um, but yeah. Thanks for joining everybody again. More to come, more amazing Disney to come, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm not on the Lido deck right now, but I guess I will say, see you Lido. Travel FPE. Let's jump over there. Let's go raid FPE's live stream right now in Magic Kingdom, and go give them some love and support. And travel talk tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Come on in, bug us, ask us all your questions, and see two guys act like goofballs. That's what we have fun doing. So, thanks everyone for joining. Hit the thumbs up, share the streams out with your friends, family, whomever that might be out there. Subscribe to the channel. My goal is to hit, I like to hit 500 by the end of the year. So if you guys can help out any which way possible, it'd be fantastic. And you never know when I might pop up another live stream. Stay tuned. And again, everyone, thank you for coming in, and let's go have some fun with FPE and cause some shenanigans. Good night, everybody. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, here we go. Miss Smith is in the house. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. And there's Heather. Heather, why are you coming in right at the end? Like, that's just unacceptable. You're gonna have to go watch it over when it posts. That's just the way. I'm actually kind of hurt because you're one of my good friends too. So now I'm gonna have to go and cry and complain to Dave because he's my bodyguard and my bouncer along with AAU and and Sammy. So until the next time, guys, we'll see you later. James, thanks for coming in. And as I said earlier, we'll see you guys on the Lido. Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.